middle-sized mummy bear, and the other was a great big daddy bear. They each had a pot for their porridge. A little pot for the little teeny tiny baby bear, and a middle-sized pot for the middle-sized mummy bear, and a great pot for the great big daddy bear. And they each had a chair to sit in. A little chair for the little teeny tiny baby bear, and a middle-sized chair for the middle-sized mummy bear, and a great chair for the great big daddy bear. And they each had a bed to sleep in. A little bed for the little teeny tiny baby bear, and a middle-sized bed for the middle-sized mummy bear, and a great bed for the great big daddy bear. One day, after they had made the porridge for their breakfast and poured it into their porridge pots, they walked out into the wood while the porridge was cooling, so that they would not burn their mouths by eating it too soon. And while they were walking, a little girl called Goldilocks came to the house. She had never seen the little house before, and it was such a strange little house that she forgot all the things her mother had told her about being polite. First, she looked in at the window, and then she peeped in at the keyhole, and seeing nobody in the house, she lifted the latch. The door was not fastened because the bears were good bears who did nobody any harm and never suspected that anybody would harm them. So Goldilocks opened the door and went in. And well pleased she was when she saw the porridge on the table. If Goldilocks had remembered what her mother had told her, she would have waited till the bears came home, and then perhaps they would have asked her to breakfast, for they were good bears, a little rough, as the manner of bears is, but for all that very good-natured and hospitable. But Goldilocks forgot, and set about helping herself. So, first she tasted the porridge of the great big daddy bear, and that was too hot. And then she tasted the porridge of the middle-sized mummy bear, and that was too cold. And then she went to the porridge of the little teeny tiny baby bear and tasted that, and that was neither too hot nor too cold, but just right. And she liked it so well that she ate it all up. Then Goldilocks sat down in the chair of the great big daddy bear, and that was too hard for her. And then she sat down in the chair of the middle-sized mummy bear, and that was too soft for her. And then she sat down in the chair of the little teeny tiny baby bear, and that was neither too hard nor too soft, but just right. So she seated herself in it, and there she sat till the bottom of the chair came out, and down she came plump on the ground. Then Goldilocks went upstairs into the bedchamber in which the three bears slept.